Welcome back to the Crochet Karate, my friends over at yarnspirations.com. I'm your host Mikey. This has been designed by Catherine Ang of Red Heart Yarns, and what we're going to be doing over the next week, and depending on when you find this video of course, is that we're going to do one motif, and there's a total of 7 of them, so we're gonna do 7 days of snowflakes here on the Crochet Crowd. So we're gonna be starting off with the simpler ones and then get ourselves to the larger. The neat thing about this one is that the small motifs, the very small ones, there's 10 of those, but the rest of them, there's only 2 of each of the other sizes, so it makes it for a nice quick and easy project. So this is a very large frame. It's 28.5 inches by 42.5 inches, and I think it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna be using Caron 1 pound today. I'm gonna use a 4mm size G6 hook, and we're going to begin and we're gonna get ourselves started with our next snowflake. One more thing before I let you go and we go and do all these different motifs. On our website, if you follow the link in the more information in this video, you're gonna find all 7 together in this same article. Also I have a couple tutorials on how to harden up snowflakes, so maybe you wanna make this into a decor like for your Christmas tree. You can do that, and we have all that. So without further ado, now let's really begin. So let's begin the large snowflake doily, and you're gonna use your 4mm size G crochet hook in order to play. So this is what it's gonna look like. It's actually pretty fun and neat. Lots of different layers, and it's really not hard to do. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start with our chain. Let's begin. Let's begin the snowflake, and we are going to just chain 5 this time on this particular version. So start with the slip knot and chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I just want you to insert your hook into the beginning chain and yarning over and pulling it through and through, and you have the starting ring. Now the straggler is part of this, so what I would do is just wrap it around the ring so that it gets stuck underneath the stitches. And now let's move on to round number 1. So keeping with the straggler underneath around the ring, let's start off round number 1. We're gonna chain 1, and we're going to single crochet into the ring and then chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then single crochet into the ring, and keep doing that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then into the ring, single crochet, and you want to do it so you can see 5 of these chain 4 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet, and 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet. So you see that there's 5 done. So now the next one is just going to be a double crochet join to the beginning single crochet, and you're doing that so that your stitch work will end up so that you're in the center of this what appears to be a chain 4 space. Okay, so let's move on to round number 2. Let's begin round number 2. Exactly where we are, we want to chain 1, and in the same space we want to apply a single crochet and then chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then single crochet in the same spot. Now we have to go to the next space over here, so we have to chain 4 to get there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then coming into the next space here is single crochet, chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet, and then jump to the next space over here. You gotta chain 4 to get there, and then when you get there, single crochet, chain 4, and single crochet, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're essentially doing this all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4 into the same. Now you gotta get to the next space, so chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet, chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet, and then we want to finish that one off, so we want to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, and then single crochet. So we need to expand ourselves to the very first section over here, so chain 1 first and then just do a double crochet into the first single crochet and join it, and then that will make it so that you're back in the middle of a chain 4 space once again. So that was round number 2. Let's begin round number 3. So right where the space is that we've created here with this the join, what we want to do is that we want to chain 1 and then single crochet into that same space. Then in the next chain 4 space we want to do a shell. So if you look at the instructions, it said that there's 5 double crochets in there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then in the next chain 4 space you're gonna just do a single crochet. So the next chain 4 space is gonna be 5 double crochets, so that's a shell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and single crochet in the next space, and then 5 double crochets in the next one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and single crochet in the next. So then the next one's another shell, so 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, single crochet in the next space, and then it was another 5 in the next one after that. It's one of those ones that you get used to the rhythm of it and you can just blaze along pretty easily in this one. Single crochet in the next, and then this will be the final of the shells here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then just simply stretch over to the first single crochet and then just do a slip stitch to finish that off. So let's begin round number 4. You're going to start off with the chain 6 which will count as a double crochet and a chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, that's your double crochet. 4, 5, 6 is your chain 3 space. And what you need to do is that you need to double crochet into the same one that where you did the joint in order to complete that, to make it look like a V-stitch, like so. Okay, so let's continue. So we're now going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and you are going to then put in a single crochet in the middle one of the grouping of 5 in the shell. So it's the middle one, so it's the third one over. And then you're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and in the single crochet that's in between the two groups you are going to do a V-stitch. So the V-stitch is 1 double crochet, chain 3, and 1 double crochet. Then you are going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then in the middle one of the grouping of 3, or sorry, the grouping of 5 is going to be a single crochet, and then chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and in the single crochet you're going to put in a V-stitch. So it'll be a double crochet, chain 3, double crochet. So this is round number 4. I want you to do the same idea going all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end of round number 4. So I'm just coming up to the end, so make sure you do your chain 3, and then you're just going to join it to the third chain up. So 1, 2, 3 of your beginning chain 6, and just hold there, and that's what it's looking like at this moment. So let's begin round number 5. Let's begin round number 5. We're going to slip stitch over to the chain 3 space that's in the middle of the V-stitch, and then what I need you to do is chain 1 and single crochet in that same spot. So now we're gonna chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and I want you to go to the next single crochet that's over here, and we're gonna apply a shell, so that means that there's 5 double crochets there. So we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and it says single crochet in the next chain 3 space. Okay, so it's in the middle of this V-stitch. So I'll show you one more time. So you're gonna chain 3 and you go to this next single crochet and you're gonna put in a shell, so it'll be 5 double crochets. Now the shells always change, so it's usually defined in a pattern, so this time the shell is 5 double crochets. Once you have that done, chain 3 and then go to the next chain 3 space that's in the middle of the V-stitch and single crochet. So please do that all the way around for round number 5. So now that your last shell's in there, so just chain 3 and you're going to join it to the first single crochet, and then we just have one more round to go to complete this off for this one, and round number 6 is next. So let's begin round number 6. So it's a bit of a journey, so let's just try to take our time and hope for the best. We're gonna chain 1 to start, and in the same single crochet you want to single crochet and then chain 2. 1 and 2, and then single crochet into the same one, and then chain 2. 1 and 2, and single crochet in the same one. We're not done. We're gonna chain 2 again. 1 and 2, and single crochet in the same one. So the easiest way that I can think of remembering this is that there's gonna be 4 single crochets in this one here that have chain 2s that separate them. So you single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and then end with a single crochet. Now we need to go into the middle one of the next shell here, so in order to get there we have to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. Now in the middle one you're going to single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet in the same one. But we're not done. We're gonna now chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and single crochet in the same one. And then we're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then single crochet in the same one. And now we're gonna continue on. So in order to get to the next single crochet you have to chain 3. Okay, and now you're in the single crochet. So watch what we're gonna do. We're gonna single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet. So we're looking for 4 single crochets. So single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet. Now we're gonna chain 3 to expand over to the next middle shell, and I'll show you one last time. So it's single crochet to start, and then chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and single crochet, and then chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet, and then chain 3 and single crochet. And then to expand to the next single crochet you're just gonna chain 3. So this is what it's gonna look like. So go all the way around for me and see me at the end of this round, and then I'm just gonna show you how to fasten off, and then we'll be done for today's tutorial. So once I come all the way back around I'm just on the shell and I'm gonna chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then just join it to the first single crochet that I started with. Now, so let's get rid of this yarn tail at the end. So just lay it down and just trim enough yarn so that you can put it through a tapestry needle and just pull it through. Turn it over. Sounds like a cooking course at this moment. And then just feed it through a tapestry needle and just go through the pieces. Just stay to the back side of the project and go through once, twice, and 3 times. So this tutorial will be available through Yarnspirations as well as the Crochet Crowd probably later today, and I just gotta do the editing and all that jazz. I'm gonna probably do the Legos first, the blocks first, and this is going to be showing up, and I think it's quite an awesome day. So if you're on YouTube at this moment, please enjoy. Have a great day, and we hope to see you again real soon. Bye bye now.